Hi everyone, Leon here. We've come to the final of the 5 love languages. Now, the 5th language that I'll be sharing on is physical touch. Now, physical touch can be little touches on our bodies, can be holding of hands, hugging, kissing, and it includes physical intimacy as well. Now, physical touch, just like all the other 5 love languages, is also an expression of love. It is a way to communicate emotional love. And just think about this: when we were a child, what are some of the ways that we were being showed love? Like we are being pat on the head or shoulders, and we are being kissed, we are being hugged. When you talk about this, it reminds me of how my sister, you should see how she kissed my nephew. She's just like a mad lady. Okay? And sorry. And my nieces, they are total huggers. They love hugging people and they love to be hugged. So this simple act of hugging and kissing, it's a way to communicate love to any child. And for one whose love language happens to be physical touch, it will be amplified a lot of times for them. And it's the truth for adults as well. Now we come to the part of physical touch and its dialects. The physical touch clearly has different dialects as well, because there's just so many ways of touching, right? Just like what I mentioned earlier in my acts of service video, not all acts of service has the same level of importance to the person or to your partner. Likewise for physical touch, not all touches will give your partner a loving feeling. Now, some of them may feel unpleasant or uncomfortable when being touched at certain places. So, the author suggested for us or for you to experiment with your partner, okay, and then listen, okay, listen to what they have to say, their feedback on where they feel unpleasant or uncomfortable with being touched, and then don't do it, okay, because ultimately we are seeking to love our partner, isn't it? So listen. If they don't like to be touched at certain parts of the body, we got to respect them. If you insist on touching them at places where they find uncomfortable or unpleasant with, it is not an expression of love. Don't mistake what makes you pleasurable will make your partner pleasurable as well. Because if you do that, you are being insensitive to your partner's needs. And you also show that you care little about how your partner feels and how your partner thinks. So, if you love your partner, do not do that. Respect your partner, period. Okay? Now I'm going on into an interesting part here. The author mentioned that most men will mistake that physical touch is their primary love language, because they will say that they feel most love when they have sexual intimacy. But the author explained that the desire for sexual intimacy in men is physically rooted. Okay, it means that because it is stimulated by the build-up of sperm cells and the seminal fluid in the seminal vascula. Wow. Okay, so when this seminal seminal vesicles are full, there's a physical push for release, and thus the male's desire for sexual intimacy is physically rooted. Whereas for women, it is more emotionally rooted. because their sexual desire is because when they feel love, when they feel adored, and they feel appreciated. And she will have, when she has all this and her emotional tank is full, she will feel the desire to have sexual intimacy with her partner. Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, especially gentlemen, if you don't prefer any other physical touches outside of your sexual intimacy, then your love language is probably not physical touch. Okay, so just take note, huh? And if you want to have a fulfilling and long-lasting love, take some time to seriously look into what your primary love language is, what your partner's primary love language is, and then spend time to speak to each other in each other's love language, because this is very critical. But one thing which I feel is all the other love languages are as important. Okay, we do not totally ignore all the other love languages, because they are all expressions of love, isn't it? So, but by knowing each other's love language, we will be able to effectively speak in their love language so as to fill up their tank the fastest. And we will know that we are actually loving our partner in the right way. Okay? I've come to the end of the series of this book. I hope that this video and all the videos before has brought some value to you in one way or another. If you like this video, do share or tag a friend who needs to see this. Or you can subscribe to my YouTube channel, Leon Reads, for weekly updates on the books that I'll be sharing on. And when you share this video, you're not just sharing a video, you're sharing content that could make a difference in people's lives. I thank you for watching and see you in the next video.